Today I'm going to show you how to play 316 by Van Halen.
Oh, yes!
316 by Van Halen. Okay, so this song is in A major. We are going to play this with our fingers, no pick today. And the way that I play this, I play a lot of it with just strumming my thumb down the strings. And then I'm going to use these three fingers right here, the three middle fingers, to pluck the B, G, and D strings. So that's one of the techniques that you're going to have to get down, and then also playing the A string with the thumb while plucking those strings. So the very first phrase in this song goes like this. We're going to break this song down in the various phrases, then piece them together. So the first thing we're going to learn sounds like this. So what I'm doing there is I'm taking an A major chord, I'm playing the low A, and I'm just barring this A with my index finger. The middle four strings, and I strum down with my thumb. And then I'm going to make this D shape. That's like playing a D like this. But we're just going to do this shape. And we're going to keep the A on the bass. Eddie liked pedal tones. And what he does is he slides up to the same shape up here, which is an E major. Back to an A. So what this is a 1-4-5 progression in A. A, D, E, but it goes like this. And then we're going to pluck with your fingers. And then he slides. And then we pluck that A with the fingers again. So strum. So try to get that down. Just keep playing that over and over again. Now live, what Eddie does is he turns his guitar way down, and this is a very high gain setting on my fractal X8 that I'm using, but I've got it turned way down. If I was to really dig into it, it'd sound like that, and that's when Eddie turns up live and goes into eruption, but we're not going to do that. Little Van Halen tip is if you're using a lot of gain and you roll back on your guitar like this, and you get the tone to clean up, it still has a lot of headroom. The amp still sounds full. It doesn't sound like a tinny, clean amplifier. So it's got that nice warm gain, that tube gain to it. So back to this, we're gonna strum down with our thumb, and then we're gonna pluck this D shape, and then slide up to the E shape, and then pluck. Then he goes like this. Here's the second phrase of this song. So what he does there, it's very similar to the beginning. That D that we pluck, A again, and then an open E. And what I'm doing there is I'm playing this low E with my thumb, and I'm always plucking these middle strings, the B, G, and D string. So that's a low E and the D, G, and B strings. It's not the full E, it's like this. So that next phrase goes. Let me play it again, that was a little bit sloppy. So let's put those two phrases together. more time. Now we're going to go to the E. All right, so then the next phrase we're going to do, we're going to stay on this same chord, this same E. And we're going to strum the low E with our thumb, and then we're going to pluck the D, G, and B strings. We're just keeping this E shape. We're just going to strum the low A, the low E, the D, G, B string. So that it sounds like this. So what we're doing there is we're going, and then he's going to play the low E and the high B string. He's going to hit this C sharp on the B string, 2nd fret. Now what I'm doing there is, this is a D chord with the major 3rd on the bottom, the F sharp. But all I'm playing of this chord shape, I fret the whole chord shape just because my hand does that naturally. And if you miss a note, if you miss something, you're going to be able to hit the chord shape, so it won't sound so poorly when you execute it live. But I'm playing the low F sharp and then that A on the G string, 2nd fret. So that phrase goes. Then we take this part, this chord shape. So what I did there is I'm just going low F sharp. Always plucking the middle strings, those 3 strings that we're always on. I'm playing a G. So what I did there, I went to this G, and I went descending down, then A. So let me play that phrase. One more time. So I'm going to play this whole thing from the beginning. And he repeats that whole thing again. So rather than repeat that for time reasons and for the lesson, I'm going to show you where he segues into the next part, which is the final part of 316. He goes back into this, and he does a thing where he kind of does this. Sounds like that. So what he's doing is he's going, and he's playing like an open G. Slow motion, A, D, A, let the fingers off, and then he plays this chord. So what I'm doing there sounds like this in real time. And that's all it is. It's like a little hammer-on. And this chord, kind of a jazzy little version of an A chord. It's like an A9 or something. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of them chords. So what I'm doing is I'm playing the open A, and I'm playing a D, which is the D string, or I'm playing an E, which is the D string on the 2nd fret, open G, open B. I'm plucking it with my fingers. So, and And this next part's really easy. It's all like a pedal tone, and it's a little bluesy thing. He goes. So what I'm doing there is I'm on the D string and the G string, and I'm doing this shape with a low A open, and then I'm playing. I bring this finger down to the 3rd fret on the D string, and I leave that finger there, the G string on the 5th fret, pedal tone on the A. What I'm doing is I'm slightly giving that D string some vibrato, and it moves the G string ever so slightly, so it sounds like this. Mostly moving that string. So what I'm doing with my right hand is I hit the low A first, and then I'm plucking those 2 strings, vibrato, hit the low A with my thumb, vibrato, then low A to a C, kind of bends up on that C, and then he does a tap harmonic, which is an A sus 2 chord. He doesn't play that chord, he shapes the chord, which is just the 2 middle strings in the A, and it's the open B and E with an open A string. But he goes. So that is he's outlining the chord 12 frets above, so we're hitting the low A on the 12th fret twice, then we're going to play the E up here, which is 12 frets above that, then the A, then the B, and that's it. Of course, we know that comes next, right? So in conclusion, I'll play this through one last time. There you go. So the format, the structure of the song wasn't the same, but those are the parts for all of 316. So I hope you liked the lesson. If you did, please comment below. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. And most of all, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks a lot. Peace out.